Hello. Today I'm making another book review, and it's about those two books, the one called Astrology and the other one Mythology. These are the Greek editions, but the covers are the same. I've looked them up on the internet, and I found that the original publisher is DK Adult, and it's an eyewitness companion series. So you can look them up on Amazon too and on eBay. The covers are the same as you see here. Let me start by saying that those two books are amazing, and I'll show you why. This one, the first one, I'm going to talk about the Astrology book, which is written by Julia and Rerek Parker. It's an amazing book on astrology. I mean, if you are interested in astrology and always wondered how to make your birth chart and get information about your zodiac and where your planets are and what each planet in each house means and stuff like that, and learn more about your character and your possibilities and why you do things you do, then this is the book you wanna get. That's it. Let me tell you that it's a really beautiful book. I mean, look, there are so many pictures in there that have to do with astrology. It's really, wow, an amazing book. Then there comes the index, and there are so many information on astrology. I mean, they're so interesting. It starts by saying what is astrology and history of astrology. There's the history of astrology. Look how beautiful it is. It talks about astrology in ancient Egypt, Greece, and stuff like that. And then it goes through history, medieval, and stuff like this. And then, let me go there. You see, it's really beautiful. It comes up to the 20th century, then goes into the zodiacs, into the 12 zodiacs. I'll show you just, there's the Aries. It's really beautiful. It talks about, characteristics of the Aries sign. If your horoscope is Aries, what it means, health, friendships. If you have your moon in Aries, what does this mean? Friendships, love. What else? Children. Characteristics of the children, marriage. It gives a full description of the zodiac sign, and about money, and what else, career and stuff like that. And then this is done for each and every zodiac sign. After this, that's all. That's all about the zodiacs. The 12 signs are described amazingly and so in depth and so accurate, I can say. It's so beautiful. There are some beautiful images. And after describing the 12 zodiac signs, it goes on to the planets. And it gives you information on what each planet means. There's Hermes, for example, and what does it mean if you're were born in Aries and have your Hermes. That's in English. How is the planet called? Mercury. If you have the planet Mercury. So if you are in Aries and you have your Mercury in Aries too, or in Taurus, or in any other zodiac. What does this mean for you? And it goes on for each planet. It describes everything, character-wise, illustrated, very beautiful, what each planet means. And there's also a chapter, which talks about, what does it mean if you have, how, for example, the moon and Mercury work together in your astrological sign, in your astrological chart. What does it mean? And back here, in the very back, that was the amazing part of the book, the best part of the book, was how to create your own astrological chart. And it gives you a guide which is step by step, so easily made, very good explained, so that even if you don't know anything about astrology, you're able to make your own astrological chart and then interpret it with the help of this book. It shows you how to, what you have to do, and then there are the charts. So, for example, let's go to Mercury again. So, if you were born, for example, in 1970, on the 5th of January, you go to the 1970, and there's, I don't know if you can see it well, it shows you on each date where the planet was, where Mercury was. For example, from January 1st to January 15th, it was in Capricorn, and it also continued being in Capricorn for the rest of the month, but slightly changed position, which is very important in creating your astrological chart. So it gives you, where the planets are where when you were born, and it starts from let me see, from 1931 and goes on up to 2010. So it covers basically almost everyone who is alive at this time, and you can also find the rest of these maps online. So for the years from 2010 and forth. And the whole, it's an amazing book. Really beautiful, really easy to read, and I love it because it makes you able to be your own astrologer. It explains astrology so good. Even if you don't know anything on astrology, this is a place to start, and it gives you so much information that I all I did with astrology was read my sign in the papers for up to now, and I got this book. And now I'm, my own astrologer. I know what to expect and why I do certain things. And when I meet someone, and find out his birth date, I can make the his astrological or her astrological chart, and I know what to expect, and I also know if we can, get on together and have a good relationship. It's a really good book. And I think its price is really good as well. So yeah. Oh, here's the publisher's page if you want to look it up. I highly recommend this book for those who are interested in astrology. I'll make another video on the mythology book. I don't want the videos to be too long, so I'm gonna make a different video. And yeah, talk to you soon.